Ballysally on the edge of Coleraine. Home to almost 3,000 people. Times are tough and money is tight. This is the story of a year on the estate. It should be just another ordinary school day.
Diane, get up. What? Get up.
I'm not in a minute.
If you're not up, I'll be back up again now.
But Coleraine, Louise's 15-year-old daughter, isn't much of a morning person.
Fuck off, spastic! Cigarette. There's no sugar in that!
What?
There's no sugar in that!
Even though this is a GCSE year, getting up for school is always a battle.
Oh my god, 8:20. Have you ever in your life? Oh my god. Fuck. I can't even be bothered, it's like not even funny.
Colerane's truancy has put her mum in trouble with the authorities.
My man can get a fine. And then get took to jail, like, so it is mad, like. But I try not to think about it too much because it stresses you out, like, but just shit happens. What can you do? I don't like the place, like. The way it's going now, everybody's lost in their jobs and everything. There's no point me going to school, getting an education if I'm going to come out and have nothing. Oh my god, 29.
Today she's supposed to be on a placement for her GCSE coursework, and she's late.
I'm ready, but I just thought I'd go out the door. That's crooked. Is it? I'll go home early.
Why?
Because I'm sick.
You're what?
Hey?
You're what?
I'm sick.
Stuck in the head.
They've gutted the whole thing. It's beautiful. It's really, really spacious. But it's only 250,000. That's way out. Way out.
Denise and Jimmy are among the minority who own their own home on the estate. But they need to move.
I'm not from Coleraine, but if I had anywhere to pick, like a housing estate, it would be here.
It's the only reason I think we are moving, because we need a bungalow for Lauren.
9-year-old Lauren's spina bifida makes the stairs a daily trial.
I just wish somebody would come out and have a look at it.
If they didn't work and own their own home, the housing executive would consider finding them a bungalow.
What do you mean, house? Because I need a bungalow. Because I'm always tired going up the stairs. So I am.
The house has been on the market for over a year, and they've only had one viewer.
I say ring them. If we don't ring them, they're going to think that we don't care, that we'll just sit here. But we don't want to sit here. We need a bungalow.
I really don't want to go here today, innit? You know, I've been up since what, 8? I haven't been on Facebook once. And as soon as I open my eyes, I'm on it.
Kellyanne is half an hour late for her work placement.
I'd like the school to just give me a thing for me just to go in like 2 days a week from like 1 to 3 or something. You know, so it's still something like, but they probably won't. So I don't know. Hello.
She's having second thoughts about starting a career in childcare.
I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to do the courses and stuff to get there. I have no patience. I don't like waiting for things. I'd rather just do them. But
Despite his best efforts, Martin's fight to stay sober has lasted just 2 weeks. He's now back on the drink, and he spent the last pound of his benefits on a can of cider.
This is the best place you see. You stay away from all the rest of the alcoholics and you get a bad piece and it gives you time to think.
He's back begging till his next cheque comes in.
Well, whenever I get paid again, I'll be dead on. For another 7 days, but I'll have to tip until I get my DLA. That's my only fag as well. It takes me about over an hour to drink a can. I sat here like this, listening to people coming up. Around about 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock, that's good, because they all had to go back to the cars. The streets can be stressful, but I only do them whenever I have to. But I'm not proud of it.
I'm just phoning up to see if there's any interest on our house lately. Just that we've noticed that there is houses selling around Ballysally. There's actually a couple, you know, been sold here. Well, we'll have to think. You know, if they sort of think about it. Okay, right, I'll be right back. Sort of annoy you a minute, what would. You know, so he says there's nothing there. Would be thinking about dropping the price, but don't know. I suppose if they talk to Denise, but then that's maybe putting us out of the market if we do bring it down. We're going to give us 2 years. If it doesn't sell, we're going to stay here. Then we're going to have to think, they see if we can get a stair lift in for Lauren. But they really won't do that for her age. It'll be more or less like a lift. It'll be in this living room. I think it's a big track, it's up your wall and everything, you know, so we don't really fancy wanting that in the living room, you know. But it's just to get somebody to buy this house so we can get a bungalow.
This is my good Friday orange bathroom. It's Egyptian sun or something you call it, so Prod orange does me. And, not forgetting the almighty beatbox. Need it.
Kyle's on the dole, and courtesy of the housing executive, has just moved into what he sees as his very own bachelor pad.
That living room floor is brave good.
Dad Rab is on hand to help before the furniture arrives.
I always did want to move out anyway because me and my dad don't get on, so us living together it's just constant nagging and constant fighting every time I drink and stuff, and it's just nice to my own house you can drink without him yapping down your throat out, so do what I want. Now that I have this place, that'll be me out on my own now probably the rest of my life, so I need to get used to it. One day at a time, or one weekend at a time, should I say. And God blame them with all the neighbours, they all like a drink too, so I'd say there'll be a few parties in here.
Got the dog in the kitchen, but I put the washing machine on for him, just to keep him busy, so as he can hear something and he doesn't hear anything.
Martin's alcoholism stops him working. He's on his way with support worker Emma to a medical at the job centre.
Everybody around me drinks. Nowadays, alcohol's taken over this planet.
Ultimately, like, to give up anything or to make any decision, you have to do it within yourself and have not for anybody else other than yourself.
And even whenever you're trying to get off it, it's all around you.
Martin claims nearly £200 a week in benefits, but it doesn't sit easily with him.
I believe a man needs to work. A man, it'll kill a man if he just sits about. He needs to keep himself busy. I was a worker. I'm a painter and dyer. I worked dead hard, so I did.
He's had to take some tests to prove that he still needs disability living allowance.
Well, I had to do. If I didn't do it, they'd cut me. They asked me to stand up and close my eyes.
You did a balance test, you see.
But I says my balance will be alright. You see, I had a couple of cups of cider before I came out this morning at 7 o'clock.
If he was hiding that, then,
wouldn't matter.
You know, it doesn't make sense for Martin to withhold that kind of information, because that's why, you know,
that's why I'm in this, I guess.
So, well, one of the reasons, you know.
Right, it's 9:30, bedtime.
Oh, bedtime, bye-bye. What? Get a bucket. I'm bucket. You'll be cold.
Leave it now.
Pizza.
With the boys dispatched to bed, Louise settles down for a heart-to-heart with Kellyanne. She stopped going to school again.
I went back for like how long?
You went?
I think it was two weeks.
You went 3 1 week, 4 days the following week, and 3 days the week after that, and then you went back.
I just had enough of it. Like, I mean, them days, that was like a big step for me, because like I was never ever there, and then like going for like that length of time, it was a big step, and then just like, I don't know, just got. Tired.
Yeah, she's a torture. If she got up, go to school and that for you in the morning, it'd be less hassle.
I'm broken.
Okay.
Oh, the morning.
So what? But no.
Ben. Go away. Go. Ah! Go away. Let go.
You lost the head then, I lost it with you.
Something wrong with me, but
He'd signed in somewhere, I think.
tell me about it. I'm being serious. I don't know what's wrong with me. Over the past year, but I've got wildly like bad and cheeky and ignorant and crap and everything.
I feel sick.
Lauren, I'm going to turn the television off.
I'm just going to put this.
I am going to give me the remote. I will turn it off. Now you're seeing the real Lauren. What she can be like sometimes. I'm going to get a kiss.
You're sweating.
It's warm.
Give me a kiss. Can you get me a drink?
What's your drink? Oh, that's too loud.
I removed my entire back and my arms.
You alright? You warm too? When we first, found out about Lauren, we lay up in our beds and held each other and cried. The two of us cried because we thought it was the worst thing in the world. And then they tell you all these things like you get it because you don't eat your green vegetables, you don't have enough folic acid, and one thing and another, and I'd got myself into thinking that it was my fault. We decided, well, this is what's happened. She's coming and this is what she's got, and we're just going to have to shake ourselves and just get on with it, learn what we can, and just get on with it, the same as everybody else. And when she's not having a little strop, she is a wonderful, wonderful little girl.
Nearly 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock in the day and he's still in his pit.
Rob's been trying to get hold of Kyle all morning, but he's had no joy.
That's your doorway well every day.
He's worried about Kyle coping on his own.
It's busting. A few magners last night. So my head's busting today. Was I getting at 4 o'clock this morning or after 4? I'm wrecked.
Suppose a bottle of vodka you got drunk last night? Out dirt.
No, I was drunk on Saturday night.
You told me and your mat wasn't even touched.
No, it's just there was a glass of it.
Oh. You told your mum you never touched the vodka on Saturday night?
My head gurned. There's nothing but wind.
Can I see why?
I wasn't drunk last night. Magners gives you a sore head the next day.
You must have worn 2 magners and you turned in a sore head.
No, maybe about 5, yeah.
Nah. He can't drink and come home at 12 o'clock. Anybody sensible would do. He has to drink and stay out to 4 and 5 o'clock in the morning.
I was wondering, can I get photos and stuff like that?
Martin's just had a letter from social services telling him his 2 children from a previous relationship have been adopted.
I'm allowed photos and stuff, aren't I? I mean, I want to see how my kids are growing up, you know, huh? Right, thank you. I'm their father. I should be getting force. You know what I mean? And they were in care for a couple of years before they got adopted. I was invited to visit them, and at that time I was on the street and didn't want to go in there looking dirty. And plus I thought it would be better for the women instead of being selfish. Let them get on with their lives. As long as they're safe and healthy and all that there, because I know, I mean, they need a wee start, you know. Whenever 2 weans are gone, you feel like as if your whole life's over. You know, you just feel deadly. Well, that's the way the cookie crumbles. No, but I've got a good sense of humour. That's the best thing. Because if you lose your sense of humour, then you've lost everything.
Come on. Up you go. Are you going to have a go today by yourself?
Give me your hand,
With a bit of help?
No.
Maybe.
No.
Lauren is growing up fast and her independence will be crucial. Denise is teaching her how to cope with her condition.
And your room. Up in the bed.
Denise has to show her how to use a catheter.
On the towel.
Why do you bring that mirror?
Because you need to be looking at it. I'm trying to sort of introduce Lauren to catheterising herself. We need the mirror just to let her see what happens with the catheter.
I'm going to do it myself today, but it's hard for me to do it. So it is. I don't know which hole it goes into.
See where Mummy's fingertip is?
It's teeny. You can't even see it. It's like an earring hole. So it is.
Can you see it going in that little hole? And then your pee comes out.
Go hold
So
it.
you can hold that. Is that a last big blow? Do you want to take it out by yourself? Just twist and pull. Twist and pull. Oh, just pulled. Good girl. You know, she's growing up. And I think it's time, she's old enough now. It's time for her to learn how to sort of look after herself. For her own independence and for her own personal care when she is out with her friends. Would you think you'd be happy when you're able to do it for yourself?
Yeah.
We'll leave these here. Good girl. Another little step forward. So we'll try again tomorrow.
Oh, we boys don't care. You're my pup. That's what I want. I see boys out there kicking a football with a brother and all, and being happy and stuff. Happiness comes first. Money doesn't matter. I appreciate the money because I do need stuff for my flat, but here, I think that's all wrong. I think they should make them people get out to work if they're an alcoholic to keep them busy instead of giving them money in through the post. I think that's silly. Because then she'll just sit and kill herself. Come on, Bob. Go on. Go on. I don't think if you're on the BLA because you're being an alcoholic they should give you money. I mean, that's true. I think the government's all messed up. They're not really helping me. I'm sick of being lonely. I'm sick of living in my... See, living on your own is shite. It is shite.
Me? Aye, you think you fucking thing about? My fucking phone's on. He's supposed to be ringing my house number.
It's a small estate when you think about it, like, everybody hears everything, so... After the girls who go away now, sure, they run about and tell all their mates, and then it's halfway about Coleraine, so... Can't keep nothing to themselves. Been with a few you wouldn't even name. A few drunken mistakes.
Sure you took out through the middle of the night, I would say.
When we're not going with somebody, I like to ride rings around me, but you need to ask the ladies about the estate to see what reputation I have, because I don't even know myself.
Well, I was thinking I was born too early. £4, mate. We'll come back for it.
That's fine.
Cheers, all the best.
Alright, cheers.
It's the night before Kellyanne's English exam, and a big decision is looming.
I have to be in school for 9 o'clock for my exam, and there's no way I'm going to do it. No way I'm going to make it, like. I want to go and do it, but I won't be able to get up.
She's missed so much school, she wonders if it's even worth turning up.
I'm not going to know, like, anything, and I'm not going to be there on time, so there's no point in going. I don't know what to do anymore, just I don't know.
Next time on The Estate.
People would be stupid if they let you go.
It's not just me that's losing a job, they're losing support, which is hard.
I'm pleased to inform you that you've been shortlisted for an interview.
Say no. Say no.
He's very smart. He just wants to do something. Just wants to make something happen.
We're back on The Estate again next Monday night at 10:35 here on BBC One, and there's a chance to see this programme again over on BBC Two this Thursday at 10 o'clock. Both programmes in the series shown so far can also be seen on the BBC iPlayer. Well, if you've been affected by issues similar to those raised in tonight's edition of The Estate, go online to bbc.co.uk/actionline or call the BBC Action Line to hear recorded information on 08000 566 787. Lines are open 24 hours a day and free from a landline. Mobile operators, however, will charge.